Alrighty, Roo, and cuckoo choo to you and all my nobodies not watching out there. We're on episode 5. We've got 2 more left as long as this has been going on. Friday the 13th, kind of a disappointment, but so is most of the game, honestly. I've been still enjoying it. It's just a bit too wholesome for me. Like, as much as I didn't like the Stanley parable, that was like a big deal, and it was like, oh, it was super cheap, and people, like, it was like, oh, it's such a big thing, everybody's gonna play it. It wasn't that interesting to me. It's just kind of boring. This is more interesting than that, but it also wasn't held. That makes me sad. Okay, we're moving on. I'm just kind of interested whether or not this chick is actually in like is this real to her? How does this end? Like, do the cryptids all get rounded up? Do they all scatter to the four winds? Did she come back years later? Like, what's going on? I could tell that everyone was still in a funk from what happened at Robert's place, but I wasn't gonna let one awkward night ruin what we had going. Oh, you're starting to get some gumption there. With the winter break happening, I thought there were plenty of opportunities to cheer everyone up. I feel like you've already said that, but I always loved the holidays since I was a kid. He's like, really? Of course. It's my second favorite time of year, after the summer, of course. Basically, when you don't have to be at school, like like most kids, like when I didn't have to be at school, it's like I personally didn't dislike school most of the time. I disliked a lot of the people at school. Sometimes I disliked my teachers, but for the most part, I was lucky to have really, really cool and good teachers. I was blessed with good teachers in almost every year in some cases. Like, there's very rarely did it ever be like, I remember the individual ones that suck. Or I would just, like, you shouldn't have been you're just, no. Don't be don't be the villain in the story here for no reason. Just retire. Just go do something else. Instead, I had mostly overly caring, like the sort of teachers that you like. I had a guy who reminded me of fucking Bill Nye. I don't remember his name anymore, but he's like an alternative form of Bill Nye just running the class. You know, you gotta appreciate that. Of course, it was my Me and my dad would always celebrate by he would actually be there, making the best hot chocolate, watching holiday specials, or building the gingerbread house. Honestly, I doubt that he's ever there. And honestly, I love hot chocolate. So watching holiday specials and building a gingerbread house, like I've built one. I'm like, why do people do this? Gingerbread tastes terrible. Like, I just don't get it. Maybe it's me. Like, I like other ginger stuff, but not gingerbread. Like, I think it's cool to construct the thing, but it's like weird that you're making a thing that you aren't supposed to eat right away or whatever. It's for decoration, and by the time you do maybe eat it as it served its decorative purpose, it's like stale and unpleasant. Watching holiday specials, meh. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Look it up. That's canon. Um, and a lot of movies that don't need to be Christmas movies are Christmas movies just because, you know, you gotta get that Christmas movie money. Um, personally, I think Go is a Christmas movie, and I enjoyed that. So, deal with that. Um, Making the best hot chocolate is what I'm gonna go with, because I like hot chocolate. We celebrate making the richest, most chocolatey hot chocolate ever. I doubt it, but I'm sure that's what you felt. We use real chocolate and froth the milk too. No water, just you know, yeah. I'd always crash after a sugar rush, only to wake up on the couch with my dad asleep in his chair. We used to go to Grandma's place too. She'd cook us the same dinner she used to eat when she was a kid. Was it boiled geese? It probably wasn't boiled goose. Veroniki. Ve- Veroniki. I don't know. These tasty little veggie dumplings and kucha. Kutia? I don't know. A sort of grainy stuffing. That's. What are you, Stella? I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not gonna do it now. I'm just gonna write it down because I want to know. Bereniki and kucha. Kutia. I don't know. I don't know. But that doesn't sound particularly appealing. But a lot of food doesn't sound appealing when you pitch it. But it might be really, really good. It's haggis. And sheep's stomach filled with I don't I don't remember what's inside of it. I forget. But I've never had haggis. I can't speak on whether or not it's good. I've had other things that I'm like, that sounds terrible. Um like chitlins. Chitlins sounds terrible. If you know what it is, I'm not gonna go into it. I have had some damn good chitlins though. You just gotta make them right. I'm not even a big fan of like liver and shit, gizzards and all that. I've had them made where they are some damn good food. Not gonna lie. So it's a matter of, you know, if it's a thing that keeps happening, chances are it there is a good version of it. And little veggie dumplings and the grainy stuffing, I mean, I don't know, probably good. I'm trying to guess where she's from, like what kind of like ethnicity, like, you know, path she comes from. It's like, um, I don't know. I'm gonna guess like it just seems like Ukraine or something like that. Like it's like Eastern European, somewhere like that. She's very pale, something like that. I don't know. I'm making a bad guess. Let's move on. Then her and Dad would go into the den to talk. Now that I think of it, they were probably getting drunk. I mean, you can talk and get drunk at the same time. Those things are not mutually exclusive. And I'd go outside and make snow angels. But this year it was all different. Well, yeah, no, like unless your dad knows how to make kucha and what was it called? Bereniki. Yeah, no, I don't see that happening. Did she not teach you how to make it? Well, she should have taught you how to make it. At least you. She can't make your dad. I'm not even sure what side she was on. I assume it was your dad's side, but she could have taught you. Seems like a thing to pass down. You'd be old enough. It was going to be hard, but I was determined to get everyone filled up with good old holiday spirit. I will mention that I've noticed this now, and I noticed it earlier and I didn't say anything. I'm pretty sure that they have like the dyslexic font, like the pro dyslexia font going on, just as the auto. Because like the O's and everything and the way everything's spaced and like I've seen it in other games. I don't think I chose that. I would have if I could have. But I just think that's cool. Like honestly, it looks like a stylistic choice, but maybe I'm wrong. but I'm pretty sure it is that. And kudos to them for that. I've had a lot of criticisms of the game, but I think that's cool because it's a game where you basically read most of the time. So that it just makes it more accessible. And I think even just making that clear, if you kind of like play that up, would get more people to play it, especially those who might have like dyslexia, because they'd be more inclined to play it. Just to be like, this is made for me. Like, they went out of their way. You know, you are so wise and yet still so fuzzy and inattentive. How do you really need to ask? Obviously, I had some incredibly uninspired plan that would inevitably go wrong. Wow, okay, breaking the fourth wall and just totally calling out exactly how it's almost certainly going to go and how it always seemingly has. I don't want to tell you what it was. You're gonna, because I have to make a selection. Because this one is embarrassing. Oh, goody. That's new and different. It's gonna fail even worse than normal. Fine, I was going to. Oh, I don't choose? You just sing. You going fucking caroling? Do you really know what song? Oh, do I get to pick the song? The song was Freestyle. Somebody drop me a beat. And just like play something that, from 8 Mile or something. I don't know. Or anything from Whose Line Is It Anyway? I don't know. The Little Drummer Boy. Look, that just seems like you're just gonna fail that utterly, even more so than anything else. Deck the Halls I just find that really annoying. I like the Little Drummer Boy. I'm not a big fan of Christmas music, or Christmas in general, but I like the Little Drummer Boy. It's a cute story. Probably has no accuracy at all, but it's nice, and it's nice. It's like nice. And I really doubt she has any capacity to freestyle, so yeah. It's a Little Drummer Boy. Yeah, I know, it's weirdly religious for me, but it's stuck in my head, so whatever. The point is, I didn't want to let our group fall apart. I wanted to fix whatever went wrong with Day. So the day before winter break, I showed up fully intending to get everyone pumped. Yep, nope, you definitely made poor choices, and this wasn't going to work, but okay, sure. Turned out that Robert was kind of already there. Man, the snow. I can't wait to get out there. You're not calling it powder? Just, okay. Finally really dumped on us. What? What? I feel like you might want to rephrase that. No, that might be proper lingo. I just thought, you know. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. What? We got dumped on? Phrasing. I mean, I don't know. That might be snowboarder terms. Whatever, man. I'm fine with getting dumped on. Okay, we're just gonna move on and not think about Cartman's mom. If I got dumped on every day this winter, I take it like the champ I am. Okay. Alright. Okay, we're just moving on. You're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Talls. Would you look at it out there? Oh, that fresh powder. There we go. It's just waiting for me to glide over the top of it like a gliding glider thing. Motherfucker, I know that you know words. You've done some old school, like, like role-playing Shakespearean style fucking like eloquence, and you're just like a gliding glider thing. Cool. At last, I'll be in my natural habitat. The Triassic era? Underground? I don't really know, like, at this point. Like, depending on the type of raptor, I'm pretty sure it was like a woodland area. I feel like Canada's already that. It's just too cold. I don't really know. A ski and snowboard resort. Okay, well, you have fun, Richie Raptor. Well, yippee for you. Sorry. Are you okay? My midterms were disappointing, I guess. Oh no, I thought I had everything under control. Yeah, well, I guess I told myself that this year I'd finally have some fun in high school, and fun cost you. And that's affected your grades? No more fun? And we have. I'm gonna say as a concerned friend, I want to say, like, and that's affected your grade, but I was like, and we have. It's been so fun. That's sort of the problem. I screwed up. Now I'm down a whole grade point average. Oh my god. Like, I'm assuming it's 4.0, so you, like, went to 3.0? I'm assuming that's the scale. I should have just kept my nose to the grindstone. But no! I let a bunch of distractions ruin my... Okay, thanks. Ouch. Alright. My bad. Wait, no. No, if you don't want to be our friend, because... I mean that you're just distractions. I mean... You consistently, like... make your character less and less, you know. It's okay, Day. I think we all get it. We're all having kind of a shitty time right now. What? I thought you'd be psyched right now, Taylor. Well, yeah. Why? What's going on? He's got a gig. Be subdued. Just 21 pilots, like, be concerned. Be concerned. I kind of want to do it, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go with be enthusiastic, and I'm not gonna do yet another, like, audio outtake. You did? That's great. It's definitely something. He's just being modest. Where? When? They'll have to kill me to stop me from being there. Alright, I'll let you two in on it too, because you're the coolest. Oh, stop. Yeah, stop. But listen, you can't tell anyone yet. I want to announce it my way. Raptorson style. Open Raptorson style. No, that I regret saying that. Just tell us. Okay. I'm throwing an end of the year party. A party? Like a party? That's right, coffee snob. A legit more than 5-person party. Will that actually happen, though? I can't believe it. Believe it! Believe it! Another Naruto reference. So wait, is that the gig? Heck yeah, it is. So basically you're throwing a party and they're the band playing. I mean that does count. That's still a gig. A gig is a gig, but like you're like, I'm throwing a party at my house. It's gonna be like at least 10 plus people. I'm having them play as a band. I've been playing this party in my head for a while now, and then I was chilling with Brandon, Well, I guess more I was just like buying the Weaver, man. And then it hit me. You and him have a band. Took a while for that one to sink in, huh? No, I mean, of course I knew that, but like, I didn't know how important that fact was. Like, to the party. What is it like inside your little raptor head? Right. So I said to Brandon, dude, what would you say if I told you I was throwing a party? And he was all like, I wouldn't care. He's like, was just sort of disappointed. I was like, dude, that's a missed opportunity. You're not a very good entrepreneur. Sounds like Brandon. But then I was all, well, what if I told you that I want Guttural Punch to play at it? That's your guy's name. I didn't. Is that the first time that's been revealed? Yep, apparently so. Band's name is Guttural Punch. We haven't settled on a name yet. Brandon said that's the name. Well, until there's like T-shirts and shit like that, flyers, whatever. I don't count it. That's doesn't seem like that's yeah. Well, it's not. I mean, it could be like, you know, Bigfoot's guttural kick and the Brandon. I don't know. Whatever the point is, whatever. The point is, he said yes. This should be good news. We're gonna have a party. So this band is playing and we're on flipping winter break. We should celebrate. My place, 9 o'clock. So we're prior to the party. We're pre. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, see, Coffee Snob is in. I wonder if how much it would have changed if I would have had a different nickname, and I'm actually curious now the different types of nicknames I could have had. Well, I can't. Really? Come on, it's the holidays. I have to study. You have to study? For what? I asked if I could get some extra credit to boost my average. Alright. You know, like, you gotta do what you gotta do, girl. I just hope... Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. Just... I'm sure it's not that bad. Did you not hear me before? Yeah, I heard you. Your grades were disappointing. She dropped a whole, like, point. It's kind of a big drop. But your disappointing for day is like an A- instead of an A+. No, it's sort of like everything went from A across the board to B across the board. I think. That might be, you know, what that translates to. Whatever. Like you would know. Seriously, Day, it is winter break, though. Does that mean you're in, Taylor? He's part of the band. If he's getting paid to play the gig, like, you can't... Like, you talk to Brandon, he kind of... Or you mean for tonight? Well, come on, you owe me, man. Get your sweet-ass gig. Okay, so no, it's more like a tonight thing. To play at your party... Look, a gig is a gig, alright? A gig is a gig is a gig. That's the thing. If you're getting paid for it, SEFU, show up and play it. Like, do your thing. Doesn't mean you gotta give it your all. Just show up and do the work, man. Be, like, it's probably your first actual gig. It's a good place to start. Your point? I never asked you to get me a gig either. It wasn't about that. Obviously, Robert's way too selfish to even consider that. He barely he's like, oh yeah, you have a band. That's useful to the party. It's one of those everybody wins things. He didn't do it for you. So stop being that way. That's how good a friend I am. You didn't even have to. Okay, so he's trying to make the best out of it. Ugh. Jeez, I didn't realize coming to my place was such a struggle for you. Seriously, Day, you don't get to fucking talk right now. You're not even gonna show up because you have to study. Yeah, Taylor. Wait, you said you weren't going either. Yeah, but at least I have a reason. They were starting to fight. It was all going wrong. Now it's time to just start randomly singing Little Drummer Boy like a fucking psychopath. This is supposed to be the start of it all turning around. Getting back to normal. Hey guys. Yeah. What's up? My dad won't be home for the holidays. He's never home. We deserve to have some fun spending the holidays with my friends. I don't real. I'm gonna save. I don't really. I actually. This is one of those times where I feel like it might actually make a difference. I'm gonna end here and save.